They have the most brutal schedule I've ever seen in professional sports. And if they lose 5 games, if they lose 6 games, okay. We are at a spot right now with the Detroit Lions. How they get there does not matter. So I'm doing this as a public service to you guys out there. If they do lose a game, 3 games, 4 games, calm down. We're a good football team in a good space right now. We have ownership of the division. The only thing that matters is getting in the playoffs. That's where we are, everyone. Don't be so insecure about it. We're good. And if you don't think we're good now, you're never going to think we're good. So you probably need to get off the highway right now anyway, if that's the case, if we're being real.
For 2 years now.
Don't be so soft about everything, everybody. It's a one-outcome basis here for the Lions. Get in playoffs, go to Super Bowl, win Super Bowl. That's it. That's it. If they do lose to the Packers, if the Ravens crush them, doesn't matter. The same way the rest of this regular season doesn't matter for the Tigers. Can you guys, I'm trying to help you. Don't be mad at me. I'm trying to help you. So just based on what I see around social media and in this chat, everybody needs to breathe and calm down as we ride off into this season. Do it. Don't do it for me. Do it for you and your mental well-being. Everybody just calm down. The Lions are fine.
Okay, Neil Revere.
Well, I think what we do is we clip that, and then after every loss, we play it at the beginning of the show.
I'm just trying to do my part.
You're going to have to be on repeat with
The
that.
Lions are coming. The Lions.
We've seen the progression of Lions fans go from getting excited for a win to being disappointed in even a win that didn't look the way they wanted it to. Over last season, there were so many games. You saw it during the watch parties. People jumping, AG's washed. Ben Johnson doesn't know what he's doing. Jared Goff this. Hendon Hooker can save us. All that stuff through the regular season. And the Lions, they went 15-2. The way they're going to act this year it's going to be special, Neil. And I think choosing to be the calmness and the voice of reason this season is going to be important because a lot of people are going to – we're still new money Lions fans. We're still learning how to win. Like, we don't have the Kansas City mindset to, like, Spenny, what'd you talk about? They lost to the Raiders last year?
Yep.
Kansas City isn't jumping off a building, right? Their fans get it.
They won the Super Bowl. They were 11-6. Won their division, won the Super Bowl.
Eagles won the Super Bowl last year, number 2 seed. Like, if you didn't learn last year that the number 1 seed doesn't matter, I do like winning the division. I do like that, but once again, not necessary. It is just a lot of fun to kick the shit out of the Packers and the Vikings, though. So I do like winning the division, but once again, it's not necessary. Get into the tournament. That's all you got to do with this team, and get in healthy. That's all that matters this year. Health, and that's it. And you're going to win. And that, honestly,
and if you're healthy, you'll be in.
Right, that's it.
I know. I'm running incongruent to this industry that we're supposed to flip out about shit, but I don't do that part well. Like I've told you guys this before. I'm salty. A few days ago, dude was saying how Mike is just a normal guy and we shouldn't be worried. Now he's saying calm down over a few losses. Yes, I'm salty.
Both
that
things
is
can be true.
Both things are true.
Hey, hold on. He chased that with sniff that Kool-Aid and tell me how he's just a regular guy again. LOL.
He's a regular good player, dude. Just like 1.3 million of you on Twitter saw. You heard me say it. I talked about it then. If he wasn't a Dallas Cowboy, this wouldn't be this big of a deal. If it were Trey Hendrickson, who's got more sacks over the last couple of years than Micah Parsons does.
He hasn't had 12 a year for 3 years.
Well, over the last couple of years, Trey Hendrickson's had more.
It is.
Like, there are guys that are equivalent, that are better than him at getting to the quarterback.
No,
there are guys that are.
The comparisons are getting crazy. I saw a graphic with Kyle Van Noy saying he had the same amount of sacks and he makes way less money than Micah Parsons does. They both got 12 sacks. He makes about, $4 million a year?
Yeah.
So, just saying.
Listen, Parsons has never – me and Maz, you can go back for years on Woodward Sports. Me and Maz have been at each other's throats about I wanted Penei Sewell, he wanted Micah Parsons. And Parsons, to me, has never been that dog. He's never been that guy. And on top of it now, you've fallen in love with the man that Penei Sewell is. He brings his kids on the field. He's given emotional speeches before games. He's a true leader of men in the locker room. He
doesn't walk in the building and sit on the training table and say, "Get my contract done, or I'm not playing."
So, like, talent-wise, Micah Parsons got some talent. Never going to deny that. Good player in the NFL. But Penei Sewell, very good player in the NFL, plus a locker room addition. This guy is a locker room subtraction. His daddy's doing a podcast. He's on a podcast. They're talking shit about their starting quarterback. They're doing all these things that if this was happening in Detroit, we'd be like, that's not a Dan Campbell guy. That's not a Brad Holmes guy. So Micah Parsons is not a Detroit Lions guy, and I'm glad he didn't land here. And I'm okay with him going to Green Bay, collecting all his money, stripping that team of cap flexibility for the foreseeable future while he's got a jacked up back and maybe going to play 7 games this season. I love all of it. It's a perfect storm for Detroit Lions fans.
Varys in the chat. It's not all about sacks. You're right. He's pretty much useless in the run game.
He's got a lot of tackles for loss. I don't know about use. I wouldn't.
Yeah,
say
when
useless.
when Penei Sewell's on the field, he's been useless in the run game.
Yeah, that's a vast majority of people. Micah Parsons is an extremely good football player, and I'd rather him not be on the Green Bay Packers.
Well, I said that too. I'd rather only play him once than twice.
Scared money don't make money, Spenny.
But
I don't care who's on the Packers.
But to suggest that this shifts the balance of power in the division's laughable.
I mean, it definitely helps the Packers.
No, it helps the Packers.
Does it shift? Are the Lions a good enough team to win a Super Bowl?
Yes.
Are the Packers?
No.
Then it doesn't shift the
I've
division
been
of
saying
power.
that for days, Neil. They went from arguably third to probably second.
to probably third.
Okay. If you still think they third.
I mean, till I see it, right?
Yeah, no, that's true. We do have to see what the Vikings look like.
That's the thing. Like, it's all conjecture and like, oh, well, they're adding this guy, so it's going to work. That's not how locker rooms work all the time, man. Because now you got this guy making more money than God. Him and Jordan Love are occupying, what, like 40% of the team's salary cap. And Parsons going to show up, be lazy. The guy that's making a little bit less money than him that wants to be paid more is going to start to feel some type of way. Like, that's how that trickle-down works. They're only humans in that
I
locker
won't say
room.
he'll be lazy. I mean, you saw how he embraced his mom just to get traded. It's like he got drafted again. So I think
You think that was about going to Green Bay, or do you think that was about being paid $200 million?
It was, but it was also about getting the fuck out of Jerry
too
World.
if they sent me to Saskatchewan to play football for $200 million. Like, listen, Parsons is not a we guy. We've seen it. He's a me guy. And to me, that hug was about, Mama, we got paid, not, oh, I get to go to the Packers and play football. He didn't give a shit.
No, it was about getting the fuck out of Jerry World.
Exactly,
and
but he
getting
didn't give a
paid.
shit who paid him.
Okay.
You think he was like, the Packers? Oh my God, I've always
Yes,
wanted
I
to
do
play
think-
for the Packers.
Yeah, I do think
I want to
that.
go live in the cold where there's nothing to do, and I'm a diva. There are no nightclubs up there for him to pop bottles at.
I'm
it's
aware.
not Dallas. He won't get the lifestyle he wants. So, like,
I mean, Milwaukee ain't bad,
I'm
but
sorry.
I hear you.
Woodward Sports chat thread. D's Nuts 313. St. Brown does the same thing on his podcast. I've never seen Amon-Ra St. Brown go on a podcast and say, I don't know about this Jared Goff guy.
No.
Like,
Like, and that just shows these people have no like, St. Brown actually got on stage with his quarterback and started chanting his name for the entire 750,000 people who came down to the draft to echo it in the same voice. A little bit different respect for his quarterback.
Spenny, since we're just going to blast through this break and we'll get it at the 56 break.
Yeah.
We'll just double up. Because I asked you the question, Spenny, are the Lions good enough to win a Super Bowl?
Yes.
You did not hesitate, not
No.
for a second. I feel the same.
Yep.
They are. And that's the only acceptable outcome. You and I rocked with this last year.
Absolutely.
We were
That's what Super Bowl or bust means.
we were two people standing on a hill as the army was charging down.
Mm-hmm.
But that was it. Yes. Stick, do you think they're good enough to win a Super Bowl?
Yeah.
KG, you
Clearly.
feel clearly good enough to win a Super Bowl.
They're part of that handful.
You know what else I don't want to hear the second they lose a game? What about this player? What about that player? Why didn't we get this? Why didn't we get that? You all just told me. Like, I want to put it on the chat, but I don't feel like I need to. Right? Like, are the Lions good enough to win a Super? That would be That would be 90-10.
You already know.
Because there's some Packers fans and Vikings fans and stuff like that in here that would skew it. There's no need to even put that out there. But with that being said, They're good enough to win a Super Bowl. So we leave on this ride this Sunday, and away we go, and no one's doing it better than Woodward Sports.
Put your seatbelt on.
Yeah.
Can't wait. Like the first 42-point blowout where we're just chilling by halftime. As Sean puts it, he gets to go to the cider mill.
Cider Mill Sunday in reverse.
Like oh man, this is what we've lived for. Like honestly, for everybody who's been a fan of Woodward Sports for the past, this is our 5th year now that we're going on covering Lions football. Like you've been through it when Anson and I had to go 364 days before popping a victory champagne bottle.
Yep.
We didn't get to write up a Victory Monday on the back wall for
A year.
years.
A year. Like, dude,
feel
Corey
bad for
Woods
y'all.
was covering the Lions during COVID inside an empty Ford Field when they were getting their ass kicked by Tom Brady by 7 touchdowns.
I'll never forget Stick popping that bottle of champagne, man. I
I'm
thought
trying to
that
tell
was
y'all,
an
man.
elite broadcasting moment.
Oh, and like the people were there with us though. Our watch parties
Yeah.
and our post game shows have always been really great programming here because people want to see it. Like they and now that we're here, we stop popping bottles because wins are just what they are. We expect wins now. Like it's only for big victories, like a Jared Goff perfect game we popped a bottle for last year for a regular season game. But things have changed. It's different around here, and thank you to everybody who's been a part of it. Like you guys have been in the trenches with us. You know, we started in the gutter. Now we're in the penthouse with everybody else. We're partying with the Super Bowl contenders, and I cannot wait to be the ones walking around that shit with the ring. Like, the thought of that still just is hard to imagine, but also something I've imagined my whole life, if that makes any sense.
1,000,000%.
Perfect sense.
It makes perfect sense. Ryan Lent, St. Brown said the one place he didn't want to go was Detroit, and that was before he was here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like most
Lentz
people.
just hates Jared Goff.
Yes, he does.